The Shield chair got more screen time than Julia. It's an evil world we live in. But let's talk about SummerSlam Night Dose. Overall, a really good event. There's a polar bear in Texas in this event. Don't get me wrong. There's a massive glaring, what are we doing here kind of thing. But before we get to that, let's talk about the opening of the show. Finn versus Sammy. #1 contenders match, which turned into a triple threat because Nick Aldis came out and said, yo, Gunther, you win there, big dog. And said, whoa, hold on there. Not one, but two. Here's another one for you. Triple threat turned to a fatal four-way. Kevin Owens. Now, I'm like, okay, I heard the little rumors like, oh, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton coming back real soon. They've been saying that for months. I didn't take it serious, but they're back. They're both back. Night 1, night 2, respectively. We're getting Randy versus Cody. No titles, hopefully no nonsense. As I said that yesterday, hopefully no nonsense. And now, Kevin Owens, who won the Fatal 4-Way Balor Club, we will not flinch. Money in the Bank will be ours. Don't get it twisted. It will be ours. Balor Club 2026. But Kevin Owens versus CM Punk, I'm just saying, let Kevin Owens win. Give it to him. Just give it to him. I do not care. Balor Club, we will win Money in the Bank and we will cash in successfully. But for now, let's let Kevin Owens cook. let him cook. Let him cook. Because it's been way too long since he won a world championship. I don't know why he hasn't won it since 2017 when he had it. He had a pretty good reign. I think he ended to Goldberg and then, yeah, that didn't Chris Jericho and that whole thing. But regardless, it's been way too long. Let him win it. He don't have to hold it for too long. Because again, Balor Club 2026. But regardless, Kevin Owens is back. But regardless, Kevin Owens won. KO versus Punk. Balor Club 2026. We will not flinch. Balor Club, we will not flinch. And then we had the polar bear in Texas. We went from Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin. All right. Okay. On its own, it's not that bad. I am willing to give Baron Corbin 2.0, which is more like a 5, 6.0 at this point. He's been so many different characters at this point. I am willing to give it a chance, but like when you take into consideration everything that's went on leading up to this, it's kind of crazy. We went from Ricky, Trick, and Mello triple threat going towards that direction to having Trick and Ricky, which, okay, cool. I was going to lead to Trick versus Mello. They were building up to it. They were doing promo battles, you know what I mean? Going back and forth, had that little match. And then ending the DQ with Baron Corbin. I'm like, okay, maybe we could be getting like a triple threat. Maybe Fatal 4-Way, because he was watching on the TV. Ricky was watching on the TV. Okay, maybe like a Fatal 4-Way triple threat kind of thing. No, we didn't see Mello ever again. We didn't see him again. We just turned into a straight-on one-on-one match, and Baron Corbin won. Now, we can still get it, technically speaking, but it's not going to be the same. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the same thing. So that's kind of the part where I'm like, come on now. Come on. You did something great with Kevin Owens, and you kind of fumbled it. You know what I mean? You were doing so good. My leg just died. We did so good, now you just messing it up. This is crazy. But does this mean that Trick goes to the main event? Maybe, maybe not. If he does, Mello, your sacrifice will not be in vain. But if he's stuck in the mid card going for the US title, then yeah, bro, 0 out of 10 just sucks. Boo. But one thing that didn't suck, and they deserve to their championship win, Chelsea Green. Now, granted, should have happened years ago, but better late than never. Last Legend did great. Charlotte and Jade should have just been a 1-1 match. I don't understand why they were in the ladder match in the first place. The reason why they both got in is pretty stupid. I'm not gonna hold you. Like a DQ win for both to get in, just for neither of them to win, which is like, come on now. Just have that 1-1 match at SummerSlam, and then have two other people replace them. Julia, Jordan. There you go. Congratulations. You got something interesting. But regardless, they were there. It was fine. Tiffany did good. Everyone in the match did pretty good. So overall, I ain't complaining too much. Shout out Chelsea. But my big question is, who wins Money in the Bank now? Because Chelsea was my favorite to win Money in the Bank, and technically speaking, she could win because Rhea can come back anytime, and then win it back because it is an interim title. which is stupid, but regardless. Who wins Money in the Bank? JC Jane? Julia? Now with the way they booking her. Last Legend? Maybe. You know, with the way they booking Last Legend? Probably. Naya? Don't want to see that. Jade and Charlotte don't need it. So I'm like, who do they got to win Money in the Bank now? That's the very interesting question. Will they give it back to Tiffany? Hopefully not. But regardless, shout out Chelsea. She deserves it. Remember like 3 minutes ago when I said they did something good and they did something bad? Yeah, they did it again. You had the good ladder match. Human Money's on the pole match. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I did not watch this match. I did not care for it at all. I didn't care for the build. I didn't care for the match. I did not care. I spent the entire time organizing my comic book collection. That was way more interesting to me because I did not care. I saw little bits and pieces, but not enough to really make a good judgment on this match. It happened. Danhausen won. Sure. Gable versus Penta. Great match. Clap it up. Great match. The next two matches, the main event and the Gable versus Penta. Straight banger. Straight bangers. Again, he finished the story. Should have happened years ago. Okay? Years. I'm talking Shorty G. Years. But regardless, he won. Great match. And they turned it into an ad. They did it again. The good thing into a bad thing. They did it again. They turned it into an ad. And I'm like, okay, maybe this might turn into like a, you know what I mean? Like a heel, not a heel turn, but like a next challenger kind of thing. Cause he was acting like a little eccentric. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then he's going to reveal who's under the mask and then he attack him. No, it was just an ad. It was literally just an ad. And I'm like, wow. Okay. They really just turned his first title win, a moment that he celebrated with his family. Right? Brought his family to the ring. It's like, yeah, we did it. Woo! Here, drink this A&W root beer ad. Yeah. Available now in stores, in a store near you. Walmart, $2.99 per can. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is insane. But speaking of insane, let's talk about that main event. 5-star classic. It was good. Start to finish, top to bottom. Had it all. The Dean Ambrose references. Seth having a better spear than Jey Uso. The Shield chair lore getting expanded. The Shield bombs, Shield power bombs, whatever you call it. It was great. It was great. Now, I am noticing a trend with Roman Reigns championship matches. They're not calling DQ. Like, they're not. They was in the crowd for like a minute. Like a decent, longer than 10 seconds. I'll tell you that. It was in there for a little minute. They come back. They do the little Shield power bombs. And then he starts counting. I'm like, what were you doing this entire time, fam? What on earth were you doing? But regardless, great match. Phenomenal. Now, who does Roman fight on Money in the Bank? I don't know. But regardless, I really enjoyed this match. Overall, this SummerSlam was a good show. Now, does this mean that Raw and SmackDown get better? Only time will tell. But regardless, good show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. When you're down there, like and subscribe. Hit that notify bell for more wrestling videos. See you tomorrow night. Monday Night Raw. But in the meantime, watch this 45-minute rant about the current state of WWE. Have a good one.